So take a moment to settle in the support. You can be sitting or lying. The important thing is that you feel comfortable, setting the intention to be still, but knowing that if you need to, you can move. There is nothing to do here. There is no work involved here. All you need to do is gently close the eyes and just listen. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to take a break away from the doing and enter into a short time of being. So let's start by taking a few nice deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Another nice deep inhale through the nose. Fully inhaling, filling the lungs. Enjoying this feeling of inhaling. And then slowly letting go. Ensuring that you're letting go of all the air so that your lungs are completely empty and ready to take the next deep inhale. And as you're letting go of this breath, just feel the body soften into the support. And then allow the breathing to return to normal. Breathing in and out through the nose. And turning awareness now to the mind, and you may notice the mind is still busy. Still lots of thoughts about the day, what you've been doing or what comes next. Just allow those thoughts to come and go in the background without attaching on to them. Imagine just turning the volume down on them. We don't need to get rid of them. We can turn their volume down by simply choosing to place our awareness somewhere else. Taking that awareness now into the body and noticing, first of all, the shape of the body on the support. The points of contact between the body and the support. The feeling of the feet making contact with the floor. And just notice the weight distribution across the support. Do you feel evenly balanced on the support? Feeling as if you're spreading your weight evenly between your left and your right side. And with each out breath, feeling gravity working with you to sink deeper into the support so that you can allow your muscles to relax. And now bring your awareness back to the breath. And just noticing each breath, being with each breath. There's no need to change anything or force anything. We're just noticing with a sense of curiosity. Noticing the length of the in-breath relative to the out-breath. Noticing how each breath is different. Notice the feeling of breathing, the feeling of the in-breath, the feeling of the out-breath, and how they differ. Notice how effortlessly the body breathes. Nothing is forced. We don't need to overthink breathing. We can just allow it and be curious. And if at any time you notice that you've been carried away in a thought train, that's okay. It's a noticing that is the practice here. And when we notice, we just gently pull our awareness back to the breath. So now we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. This helps us balance the body and encourage relaxation in the body as it activates the parasympathetic or rest and relaxation part of the nervous system. So as the name suggests, we're going to breathe through alternate nostrils. And remember, this is all happening in the mind. We're not closing nostrils. We're not forcing anything. We're just imagining that we're breathing through alternate nostrils. We're going to start on our right nostril. And I'd like you to imagine that your nose is a triangle, and we're going to breathe up one side of the triangle, right up to the point between the eyebrows. And as we breathe in, we're going to count 1. And then as we count 2, we're going to breathe out through the other nostril, down the other side of the triangle for 2. And then breathing back up that same side, that same nostril for 3. Right up to the bridge of the nose. And then breathing back out through the first nostril. And then on the 5th breath, we're going to breathe in through both nostrils. So breathing in for 5 through both nostrils. And imagine this one traveling flat to the back of the throat. So imagine you're drawing the base of the triangle. And then we start again. So starting on the right nostril, breathing in for 1. And then out through the left nostril for 2. Back in through the left for 3. Back out the right for 4. And then breathing in through both nostrils, flat to the back of the throat for 5. And then back out through both nostrils. Ready to begin again. Breathing in through the right. And continuing this pattern in your own time. Alternate nostril breathing. Breathing in through both nostrils on the 5th count. And if you get lost at any time or get carried away with thoughts, just starting again at one, starting on that right nostril, continuing with alternate nostril breathing. And if it feels easy, you can now bring into your awareness the difference in the body and where the breath goes in the body between breathing up through the nostrils alternately and breathing through both nostrils together. How does it feel to breathe in one through one nostril? Versus both nostrils. And now letting go of counting, letting go of alternate nostril breathing and any kind of focus on the breath. And just allow the body to breathe however it wishes. And just notice how that feels now. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind feels. And then start to bring awareness back into the room, back to the feeling of the body on the chair, the feet and the floor. And start to become aware of the sounds around you, the sounds of now. And take a couple of nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes.